Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Rees and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. Hold up. Try to be serious as hell in that intro. It's drizzling a little bit out here, y'all. It's not too crazy, so I'ma stay, but there's water, alright? Alright, so let's go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna start with the energy for this week, alright? So let's go ahead and dive into the weekly reading. What can you guys expect this week? Eight of Swords. Some of you guys feel trapped by your own limitations. It doesn't even have to be something that is actually legit. You could be causing illusions for yourself. So you're trapped in your mind, feeling like you're stuck, stagnant, blindfolded, like you can't see. Let me show you guys the card. This is the card. So you see how she's stuck right there, surrounded by all those swords? The good thing though is all the swords are cemented into the ground, so they're not like drawn at her, like on guard. There's nothing drawn at her. So yes, there are sharp objects, like whatever you're thinking about, envisioning, like whatever's stuck plaguing your mind, it may very much so be there, but it's your perspective that's thinking it has some type of threat to you. All right, so it could be there, but it's all illusionary. It doesn't have anything to do with you. These things are in the ground. So if she just takes the blindfold off, unwraps herself like the freaking mummy that she is, and just walks around them swords, she'll be fine, okay? So it's all illusions. This week, you can definitely find yourself stepping out of that energy, knowing that, hey, maybe all the things that I was thinking about were just me thinking about it. It's not actually there. That's good, okay? That's a sigh of relief for some of you guys. Temperance. Oh, and you'll also know that you'll be in flow. You'll also find that you're in flow. So divine flow at that. Things, when you finally get yourself out of this energy, and like just be present, okay? When you get yourself out of this energy and you allow yourself to just be in the now, succumb to the now, like the now moment, the now energy. Be present where your feet are. You'll see the alignment, you'll see the flow, okay? When you're not going against something. Some of you guys could be working against the energy and there's resistance simply because you have fears and anxieties. If you just allow yourself to flow, allow yourself to just be, you'll see that everything will blossom for you like a lotus. 10 of Cups as an overall energy, okay? So a lot of you guys could be expecting a lot of sighs of relief this week. This week comes with a lot of contentment, a lot of like, wow, this feels good. Like, man, it feels good to be on this side. A lot of you guys are going from this to the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is your overall energy. But it's going to happen when you get yourself out of this 8 of Swords. So in the beginning of the week, some of you guys can be finding yourself trapped, limited, feeling stuck. But those are all illusions. You're not, okay? When you work with this energy, when you dissect it, when you actually try to figure out what's going on here, you'll find that, maybe I do like this little life, okay? Because it's not all bad. You're going to find things to be grateful for, things that help you keep going. It's not all bad at all. And that's the overall energy. So yeah, you guys are going to find yourselves in the energy of gratitude a lot. Don't forget to say thank you, okay? Because when you are grateful, you keep that energy flowing, that grateful energy, that high vibration, you keep that flowing and circulating. So don't forget. The Chariot. Yeah, man, and that's in line with the Temperance. So talking about full control, okay? When you let yourself out of this 8 of Swords energy, you're telling yourself that you are in control. If you're going to sit here and fear these freaking swords that are in the ground, are you truly in control? No, you're not. You're over here letting your circumstances, these illusions, guide you, control you, and all of that. Don't do that, all right? Or with this Chariot card, and that is in line with the Temperance, you're going to find yourself in a lot more control, being able to handle the ebbs and the flows. Because when you're in this high vibration and you're in alignment and all that stuff, that does not ex-nay the flow of life. We still have to do life, okay? You're still here. So the only thing that's constant in life is change. The ebbs and the flows, that's constant. That's the Temperance here, the ebbs and the flows. It's just that when you are in divine alignment, especially when you're in Chariot energy that's in line with the Temperance, you're able to control yourself. You're able to control yourself. When you can control yourself, the outside circumstances don't matter. None of this shit matters, okay? Because you're in control. So who cares about the freaking swords? They can't harm you. They harm you, my bad. They can't harm you. That's an arm. Lord have mercy. Give me a second. Okay. All right. going? 5 minutes? This is actually pretty smooth and swift. We moving, y'all. The Hangman. You got some heavy hitters in this read, all right? So you're going to be finding yourself, in a star child. I also saw the Nine of Swords. I'm going to leave that, but I saw it, so I'm going to talk about it. The Hangman is in line with the Eight of Swords, okay? So definitely you can expect a new perspective by the end of the week. Once you see how everything unfolds for you, once you see how everything shifts as far as your mindset and your perspective, you're going to see really what I mean as far as like the ebbs and the flows, the balance, and being in control of your freaking self, okay? Because that's what you can control. The ebbs and the flows, that's going to happen, but you go within and control yourself. Don't worry about the outside illusions, the outside circumstances, okay? You also have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a card of focus, all right? It is determination too. Focus and determination. Right next to the Star card, the card of healing, okay? Healing, renewal, revival, restoration. You know, like you're coming out a lot fresher. Look at these two cards. Look how the Temperance, you know how he's juggling between the water? And look at the Star, how there's the water on the land and the water in the water. That flow, I'm telling you, it's a flow of balance, okay? You find yourself controlling that, you're going to feel so much better, so much refreshed. You're probably going to feel like a brand new person, okay? I don't see new beginnings here because it's not necessarily about that. It's about your mindset and a perspective shift that you have to have in order to handle the magnitude of whatever it is that you're asking for. You're asking for something, and if it's not here, that probably could be what's causing the fears and anxieties. You're focused on the delays or the lack or whatever, but it's not about that. It's about the process, really. When we go through these lessons, you're supposed to embrace the process because there's beauty there and there's a lesson for you there, and you're supposed to take something from that moment, apply it to the later, and yeah, that's how that benefits you. But in this moment right now, you are to be focusing on your perspective, okay? The perspective is what's important at this time. The perspective is what's important at this time. Honestly, this was a quick one. This was a quick read. I'm not even going to drag it. Let me get one card out of here and I'm gonna close out. Awareness. Maintain awareness. Be present in every moment. Y'all, I love what I do, for real. I love what I do. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? All right, so be present in the moment. This week is about you being present in the moment, okay? You might start off blurry, clouded, or whatever, but that's whatever, okay? It's literally whatever. Honor that space, because when you have this discomfort, when you have these moments where you're feeling like, oh my God, something's wrong, that's for you to like dive into, for you to face. Go ahead and face that moment. Why exactly do you feel like that, and overcome it so that you can really heal past that moment and move on to the next level. So you starting off as the Eight of Swords, that is in line with the Hangman. Face this energy, okay? If you're feeling stuck, don't ignore it. Don't distract yourself. Don't say, oh, whatever. Don't just keep going. No, face it. Do what you need to do in that moment to make sure that you understand the ebbs and the flows, and you're aligning yourself to the change. You're allowing yourself to be in control that way, okay? Be aware, be present in the moment, be where your feet are. That's what is important right now. When your awareness heightens, baby, you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better. That control that you have comes with contentment. That's your overall energy. I know I spoke a lot about your perspective and the shifts that you need to make so that you're not sitting in this Eight of Swords energy, but sweetie, this 10 of Cups is the overall energy, and that's exactly what you're gonna be feeling this week, okay? Happiness, contentment, joy, bliss, fun, loving. These kids are dancing. Some of you guys could be celebrating, rejoicing, just being happy. All right, a lot of you could just be grateful for what you got. I'm just happy to be here, okay? Yeah, I'm very proud of you guys. I'm very proud of you guys. I see a lot of you guys actually overcoming this and actually like passing this challenge, passing this lesson. So yeah, all right, that's your weekly reading. I love y'all. Bye.